Okay guys, so today we are going to find out if fish like meat or not.
So this is what I have made basically. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
Now a quick disclaimer, I reached out to the local authorities of Fisheries Ireland just to make sure it was legal to go fishing with meat. So this is the content, so I said hi. I create YouTube videos about fishing on Irish lakes and have a quick question. While I know live bait is not allowed, is it illegal to use meat such as a small sausage or a piece of steak as bait? Thanks for your help. Best, David. And this is the reply I got from them. So there it is. So hi David, there are no restrictions on the use of sausage or other red meat as bait. Walk away. So as you can see, I wanted to make sure before I go fishing with meat that it is legal according to the law of the land.
So we're gonna go past the island, as we call it here. So this is a quiet part of the lake, shallow enough, maybe 3-4 meters here only. We have to go and find a deeper part of the lake. So further up that way past the island, we find a depth of 20 meters, up to 20 meters. So this is what we need basically, okay? So let's go there now. And it's quite windy, so I'm guessing it's going to get very rough on that side, but we'll see once we get there. Okay, let's go. Okay, so like I was saying, this is going to be very rough here. So it's a big wide opening and it's windy, as you can hear. I suppose the microphone can pick this up. So we're going to have big waves as well, you know. So this is why I brought with us today the big boat, because otherwise it wouldn't be safe, guys, you know. So always put safety first, obviously. Okay, so let me bring you with you on this lake now. Be ready, it's going to get rough. So I can see on the fish finder it's getting deeper here, about 11 meters. Now my anchor is only 12 or 13 meters in length. So I might have to find a spot and then we stay there and try to drift away without the anchor. So I'm going to go straight in that direction so we can drift freely back from where we came from. Okay guys, so I found a spot here in the middle of the lake. So it's about 14 meters deep here. So this is what I have made basically, okay? So as you can see, this is my wire leader. So this is a long one. I think it's about 30 centimeters long, very strong. And what I've done is to wrap the meat all around it, as you can see here, okay? And then I used a fishing line all around to keep it tight. And then I added a hook at the bottom where you normally attach your lure. So this is the one. And right here I added a ring, and then 2 more little hooks, as you can see right here, okay? And the hope is that if it comes right here in the middle, grabs it here, but we'll hook it anyways, you know, we'll hook the fish regardless. So now I don't know how this is gonna behave in the water. It's the first time ever, so I don't know. So there you go, this is me fishing with a piece of meat. Yeah, okay, so let's find out. So this one here has a casting strength of up to 150 grams, so this should be perfect for this. So I'm not planning to cast too far, but should be comfortable enough, you know. So let me try first, see what happens. So if I throw this in the water, yeah, it does float mostly. Okay, it doesn't seem to sink much. It looks like a piece of meat that's drifting away. Well, we'll see. We might have to add a bit of weight to it, in which case I can add that at the bottom, no problem, you know. So there you go, first cast, okay, fishing with a piece of meat. Right, let's find out how this goes. So I'm gonna let it sink anyways, you know, regardless. And then I'm gonna reel it in slowly. So we are fishing with a piece of meat. So this is lamb, shoulder chops, lamb, piece of lamb. That's what it is. So normally, I mean, I believe fish have a sense of smell, and my hope is that they're going to smell it. Although I don't know, we don't know if they are familiar with meat, you see, that's the thing. But I've heard of pikes going after ducks, ducklings, small ducks, you know. So maybe, yeah, that piece of meat literally floats. It doesn't sink. Okay, so plan B, guys. Okay guys, so this is the new contraptions I've came up with. So as you can see, it's raining, so I have the umbrella here on top, but don't worry. So this is what it looks like. So again, we have our lure here. So this is our main leader. Underneath that leader, I attach another leader with 4 ounces weight. So there you go. So that's quite heavy, you know. So obviously for this I had to change the fishing tackle to a sea fishing one again. This is much better. So this is what it is. And basically with this it's going to sink, but our main hook is still here. When they go after that, blah, they're not going to see what's underneath or what's on top, obviously, you know. So obviously this is restricting me a little bit as to where I can cast, but that's fine. Let's go ahead with this, okay? So I'm going to start casting in that direction first. Let's see what happens, okay? 1, 2, yeah. Don't know if it's not going to get tangled or anything, I hope not. Don't know what happened there, but anyways, I think the meat have got tangled around the leader underneath with the weight, but we'll see. I don't know yet. We'll see. We might still catch something. Let's see what comes up, what comes back up, you know. So yeah, so the weather condition is a bit out there now, you know. Big dark clouds over our head, and no, that's fine, it worked, that's fine, okay. So as you can see, we have our line, our leader with the meat attached to it, and the leader with the weight underneath, and all is fine, guys. Okay, so this is working. So all we need to do now is to keep casting. So let's see, let's go. Yeah, let it sink a bit. And let's retrieve. So I don't know what's going to go after this, I tell you. Must be a pike anyways, some predator, you know, like pikes are, definitely. But yeah, as always, the only way to find out is to keep casting, you know. Okay, here we go. That's something, I tell you. Right, let's try the other direction this time. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Let's keep casting. Yeah. Look at that. So this side now. Yeah. Jeepers, man. Nothing yet, but that's okay. Yeah. The weight plus the meat itself. Whew. That's my exercise done for the day. Oh, wow. Whoosh. Yes. Spoosh. Okay, now. Yeah. Oh, you have to go for it, no? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's 4:15 now. So let's give another maybe 5 minutes and then we can try a different spot. Okay guys, so we have arrived to another spot here. As you can see, we're very close to the shore. We bought like, not even, like maybe 150 meters, 200 max from the shore at the minute. This is a shallow part of the lake. It's 5.5 meters apparently where we are at the minute. Obviously not on that side of the lake. So pikes would usually come and rest here. That's what they usually do when it's too, not crowded, but too windy on that side, yeah. And weather is not that good. Well, they tend to come here to relax and take it easy for a little while. So to increase our chances, let's see if we can find something from here now, okay? So what I'm going to do first, well, I'm going to cast towards the shore. So let's try, guys, okay? So 1, 2. Yeah, just before. So I don't know what's going to go after this now, to be honest. It's a big piece of meat, you know. Maybe I went a bit heavy-handed for the first try. Maybe I should have gone for a smaller piece of meat. But anyways, I just don't know. Yeah. This is indeed a big piece of meat. I should have maybe gone with a 15-centimeter one that looks more like a small fish, you know. Ah well, we'll see if that works or not. You have to try everything, you know. That's the only way to find out. Try things out. But not to worry, not to worry. If that doesn't work, there's still plenty of time tomorrow. To catch something somewhere else, you know. Let's try again. Yeah. Yeah, that piece of meat is completely mangled now. So what we're going to do, guys, is to leave it at this for now. I'm going to try with a smaller piece of meat, okay? I'm just going to cut this off. Okay, let me put this together and then meet you guys again in a few minutes, okay? Okay, guys, so this is what I came up with. As you can see, we have our leader, and just underneath we have the piece of meat. So I put it through the hook and those 3 prongs are sticking out, and just underneath I added a weight just to make sure, you know, so it will sink. So this way the meat is not going anywhere. This is a piece of I believe lamb as well, yeah, and that's basically it, you know. So this way normally we should be able to catch something if they go after it, obviously, you know. So let's try this out and see what happens. So yeah, I can confirm it does sink. Now obviously this is a simple piece of meat. I didn't shape it in any shape or form that looks like a fish or whatever. It's just a random piece of meat, 4 centimeters by 3 maybe, stuck to a hook, and that's basically it. So let's find out now if they'll go for that or not. The good thing with this is I don't have to be afraid of casting hard, fast, or anyways, because it's attached to the hook itself. So basically we're not going to lose that lure, that piece of meat, okay? So that's basically it. So now it's going to should sink. Should sink. That's a tongue twister, that. It should sink. It should sink. Yeah, well, it's not that hard after all. So the good thing with this as well, somehow, it's a weedless lure as well, because the 3 prongs are sticking out of the meat, but it's not really going. It's not going to get caught, I think. Even if we scrape the bottom of the lake, you know, which is good in a way. Bring it too fast. Okay, let's try that side, because I know it's weedy there. And let's see what happens. Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, despite all my efforts and casting over 100 times at each location, well, I didn't catch anything that day. So I'll have to go back again another day and try with different types of meat. Maybe perhaps a sausage or a steak or even a piece of liver. Anyways, until then, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in episode 2.